We have excellent news. The matchmaker has found you an auspicious match.
It is decided. Come and sit down. It is what is best for our family.
Yes, I will bring honor to us all.
One of the reasons that I really wanted to make this movie was that it's a very, very similar story to the Whale Rider story. I felt that I really wanted to play in the big sand pit as well, you know, I really wanted to do a movie of this scale. But the process of directing is the same, and it's telling a good story. It's having a great lead character that you really care about. This, of course, is like filmmaking on steroids. But I loved it. The action side of it was amazing. Wonder Woman. Thank you, Patty Jenkins, Wonder Woman. I think convinced the studio, well, further convinced them that it wasn't a risk to give me what was the biggest movie shot in the world last year. And they're extremely happy because we bought the film in really short amount of time. I mean, only 84 days, which is really a tiny number of days for a film of this size and scale. On time, slightly under budget, and they ask themselves why. And I tell them, because this film was run by women. It was, I mean, and I think it is unprecedented that the three people running the set, which is me, the cinematographer Mandy Walker, and the first AD Liz Tan, were making all the decisions, setting every agenda, creating a space that was safe and productive. And of course, you know, being women, we were extremely well prepared, and we were extremely communicative. So I'm very, very proud of it. As you know, as well as the work, the process was very, very satisfying. A lot of action movies that I see, and oftentimes in their third acts, just become like noise and movement, and mostly noise, and things blowing up and everything getting really big, and I think they're often created because they're created by many people. Create them, whether it's from the stunt coordinator and their team through the visual effects teams. I think there's a sort of default setting to, wouldn't it be cool if, and everybody like puts up their coolest idea. And I don't really work like that because I don't care how cool it is. Well, it should be cool, but the action in this film really had to come from character. It had to come. It's a film essentially about a young woman who comes to understand and appreciate and respect her own power. And so what she was doing with her body in this film, the action elements, she's not a superhero, so she's not going to fly through the air. Her action needed to be grounded in some kind of physics. You know, it's still a movie, she's still, you know. But the action was so beautiful to create because it came out of martial arts. And Yifei, in a former life, was a ballerina, so she had a great deal of grace. And all the stunt work in the film it's mostly her. She's riding the horse, she's wielding the sword. It's all of her martial arts action. And so I think that was different for the stunt teams. For me they present their sketch. It's called Stunt Viz, it's cool. And then I would go, well, no, we can't do like that. It became like editing a script. And so it became very refined, very integral to story, and I'm very, very proud of it. We did really, really cool things with the camera too. Thank you, Mandy Walker. Yeah, we had all the toys, and you can do such beautiful things with them. where I'm a little uncomfortable with being known as a female director or a woman director is that directors all have a unique and individual voice. We don't all speak with women voices, although we may all see things in through a female lens. It's too reductive to say it's only one thing, as it is reductive to say all female characters should kick ass and be strong. No, they should not, because we don't always, And so I sort of fight for all the colours and shades of the human experience that female characters have, in fact all characters have, and try to put those up there.